Good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for being so patient and waiting for us until we find the right way to your nice home. As you already heard, my name is Nellija Ločmele, and I am a journalist and editor from Riga, from Latvia. And my last job I took was running a media house of Dienas Mēdī. And I quit the job together with more than 20 people back in 9th of October, and I think this is the very reason why I'm here. But to take advantage of being here in Lithuania and meeting you, I also would like to tell you a little bit about media situation in Latvia and how it is looking right now, especially since we have national parliament elections next year. So maybe you will have some interesting questions and we can have a discussion. So if you have a question, if you have a comment, please do stop me right away. Don't wait for ending of my speech, and we can have a discussion right away. So a little bit of what I'm going to tell tomorrow. So why I'm here? A small overview, or a short overview about media situation in Latvia. What happened with Diena, and what are the lessons that we really can take out of this situation Diena experienced. And I would like to start with some basic information that maybe you are aware of, but I still wanted to give a little bit of context of what is the current media situation in Latvia, so that you can better understand what happened with Diena and to put it into a broader perspective. So right now, if you look at the media usage in Latvia, it's changing, of course. And here you can see overall tendencies that are present also in other countries, so that you see that the traditional media, like print media, print newspapers and magazines, are losing their readership. It's shrinking. Of course, internet media are gaining popularity, and it's also a case in Latvia as well. Televisions are quite strong, and radio is a minor player within. Okay. Oh, so you don't say anything. Sorry. Here you should tell me if that you don't see anything. So basically I put there some basic figures so that you can have a quick outlook of media landscape in Latvia. The first column is devoted to television, and we have 5 national, 23 regional television channels in Latvia, and more than 40 cable TV programs. And here you can see the top 5 players on the television. LNT is privately owned commercial television, which has a 16% of the time share that people is devoting to TV watching in Latvia. Then the next one is TV3 from MTG Group in Scandinavia. This is Первый Балтийский Канal, which is Russian one. And here you see how big is the influence also from Russian media for Russian channel to make it number 3 in Latvia. It, of course, tells about ethnic structure in our country, which is really divided, and you can be sure that Latvians and Russians live in a quite divided information space. I can tell you an anecdote. Just 1 month ago, I went into a small shop in a city center, near the city center, and I heard that two salespersons are just talking to each other that our president made a stupid announcement just yesterday, and I just listened. Oh, what's the stupid announcement of the president? And I found out that they are actually talking about Medvedev. So you can be sure that, of course, Latvian language usage is improving, and especially younger generation are fluent in Latvian. But still, if you speak about perception of politics and perception of information space, it is still divided, and Russian media are very influential, especially televisions, because their content is quite interesting, and it's very hard to compete with it if you are native Russian speaker and you would like to choose a program that is more easy for you to understand, then it of course goes for Russia. So these two last are Latvian public television channels. First one, which is mainly devoted to news, and the second, which is mainly like narrow interest programs. And looking in I just want for you to take it into account that public television is on such a low level, and I will explain later why is it important and quite threatening. When you look at the radio, it's also really fragmented, because we have a lot of regional programs, regional radios, but here in radio the situation is a bit different from television, because national public radio is quite strong. It has 5 programs altogether, and this is Latvian radio, #1. And if you combine all the 5 programs, they take almost half of the all time that people spent listening to radio. #1 is Latvian Radio 2, which transmits songs, Latvian songs. It's quite a crap, but people like to hear it. Then all the other radios are just commercial radios that, if you look at the from the journalistic and media viewpoint, it's not a journalism. It's basically entertainment, just music, etc. So these are not big players on a media and journalistic scene. If we go to the print, we have, of course, 2.2 million people at all in Latvia, and 1.8 million of those between age of 15 and 40 and 74 are active readers of or users of print media. And if you look at here, I didn't make a top 5 because I thought that it makes no sense really to put out all the 5 top titles, because 2 of them are TV programs. But I just made a #1 total, the most popular, which has 263,000 readers. It's TNS data from readership surveys. So it's the biggest single title readership in Latvia. So 250,000. If you look at the magazine market, it's very close. Privātā dzīve, which is a yellow gossip magazine, is the #1 title in magazines, and it's pretty close, as you see, to the #1. It also used to be the #1 for some time. If you look at the paid newspaper segment, then DNA is #1. Its readership was declining since 2007, but in this summer, for the first time, it rise, because last year in the fall we made a redesign of the paper and really had very good results, and gained